Home for the holidays. Yes. Disconnect these cables and then plug in one source to another. Source? What source? If you were to ask. Oh, yes, that'll be an opportunity, an opening to steer our conversation gently to another direction. The source. Albert Camus talked about this one single source that had nourished him. A memory. It's the world of poverty and the sun that he grew up in. He said it rescued him from the two opposing dangers that threaten every artist: self-satisfaction and resentment. He says there, two opposing dangers. I think it might help to put it as two emoticons within the same frame to perhaps better understand its opposition. Emotions in conflict with each other. The image that comes to me, well, if I were to conjure it up, it's a title of the song by this band, Hootie and the Blowfish. The album, Fairweather Johnson. The name of the song is Old Man and Me. This is the image that forms the backdrop. There's a boy, early teens, and an old man seated. The expression on the boy's face, the hand gesture, appears to be one of appeal, of begging. Please, sir, can I have this one? Please, I beg you. As the story goes, the boys had an eventful day. He played a role. He assisted in scoring the winning goal for his team. It was the school finals of the soccer match. It's a validation of all the hours of practice, dedication, commitment coming to fruition. And the old man in the picture, his expression seems to be one of refusal, as if to say, self-satisfaction is a selfish pleasure. And so within this frame is born resentment. Resentment of oneself, one's achievement, a cancellation, a self-abnegation. But the allure of self-satisfaction, who is impervious to its affliction? That is the question for today, and I guess the follow-up would be, where does this end? Where does this lead to? The rejection of these selfish pleasures, like self-satisfaction. If we break it down into simpler terms, I suppose self-satisfaction leads to complacency. But in Camus' case, he's talking about art. The two opposing dangers that threaten every artist: self-satisfaction and resentment. In a way, you could say, you don't own the art. You cannot take all the credit because it's a collaborative effort. There are more stakeholders than yourself. More than that's visible to you, the old man would say. Invisible? Oh, sure. The art form and the artist. Taking credit for it would be foolhardy. I'm reminded of my dear friend, Arif. When we'd have conversations like this, sometimes he would say, really? Or, really? It's a pleasant memory, this melodious sound. Really? Alas, I'm talkative, and when there's nobody to talk to, the dialogues get internalized. It leads to more questions that remain unanswered. This, to share the spirit of laughter, enjoyment. I wish you good times, great company over the holidays.